Welcome to the Shift into What's Next podcast, where embracing change can ignite a world of possibilities. Hey now, I'm your host, Elise Ancel, and welcome back to a space where we have real conversations and talk about the challenges that try to shake us but never break us. Today we're diving into a question that always matters, especially when things don't go our way. What do you believe? Let me tell you what happened to me this morning. I received 2 unfavorable responses back to back. Now, I could have easily let that ruin my day. With everything on the line, everything I'm hoping for, praying for, working towards, it would have made sense to spiral. But I didn't, and here's why. I've lived long enough to know that a no doesn't always mean a no forever. Sometimes it just means not yet. Sometimes it means not this way. But it never means that the vision is canceled or the outcome is doomed. No. And then out of nowhere, I remembered something simple from math class. 2 negatives equal a positive. That made me pause. Because sometimes the very things that seem to be working against us are actually working together to push us closer to where we're supposed to be. I've been here before, when the door I wanted didn't open, only for a better one to swing open wide later. I've received news that looked like rejection, only to find out later it was redirection, protection, preparation. So no, I'm not going to let my emotions run wild just because things didn't go how I expected them to go today. I'm standing on what I believe, that the promises of God concerning me are still yes and amen. And that truth, that's bigger than any email, phone call, or temporary setback. Here's what I want to encourage you with. Don't let a rough moment convince you that your whole story has changed. One delay does not define your destiny. What do you believe when life tries to shake your faith? Because if you believe you've been called to greater, if you believe that all things truly do work together for your good, if you believe that no matter what it looks like today, something better is still on the way, then stand in that. So let's take a moment to reflect on this. Think about an area of your own life where you've recently hit a roadblock. What would shift if you looked at that moment not as a dead end, but as a setup for a breakthrough you just can't see yet? Have you ever looked back on something you were disappointed by, only to realize later it actually saved you from the wrong thing? And what beliefs are you holding on to that needs to be louder than the bad news or the disappointment you just received? Listen, it's okay to feel discouraged. We're human, but don't let discouragement take the lead. Feel it, but then feed your faith. Remind yourself of what you've come through. Remind yourself of what you survived. Remind yourself that this isn't the first time life didn't go as planned, but you're still standing. So as we wrap up today's episode, I just want to remind you, your belief has power. It anchors you when things feel uncertain. It steadies you when the winds blow. And it positions you to keep moving, even when the road curves in unexpected ways. Let the no's refine your faith, not ruin your hope. You're not walking alone. And this moment, it's not the end of your story. Keep showing up, keep believing, and keep watching. Because the same God who brought you this far isn't done yet. Until next time, keep standing strong, keep walking in purpose, and above all, keep believing. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and like, share, or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. And feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear how your shift is unfolding.